Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl PT, Portia Taylor. I am at 24 Hour Fitness. This is Fitness Friday. I think it's volume 9 this week. This is my weekly journal of my weight loss journey. It's been an incredible week. I lost first, I started the week at 260, and this past Saturday, I had a little competition thrown my way from some of my folks. So it really motivated me to step my gym game up this week. So I've been doing double cardio days and throwing in some mixed workouts to try and lose some extra pounds, and I'm very, very happy because it worked. I mean, I lost 5 pounds this week, and that includes eating some Mrs. Fields cookies and some pork chops, rice, and gravy, if you can believe it. Still lost 5 pounds, and I want to attribute it to the extra cardio that I did this week. I'm on the treadmill now. I just finished my first hour of cardio for today. I don't think I'm going to do a double day. It's Friday. I don't know. Depends on how I feel later, but it's not something that I have to do because I put in so much work this week. I don't have to do it. And that feels awesome. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why Black women tend to be overweight. I read a couple of things that intrigued me this week. The first thing I read, maybe it was last week. I get the days mixed up sometimes. But there was a post put on Facebook about, why Black women on the motorcycle set in general tend to be overweight. And the post said some other things that were kind of degrading, but you just kind of bypassed those, and I wanted to get to the meat of the matter. And the point, that's, one thing, okay? The second thing I read was a study done by NPR News about the lack of fitness with Black women attributing to our increasing obesity. At first I read it and I was like, man, that's crazy. But the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. And then the third thing I read was one of the congressmen critiquing Michelle Obama for having a large butt and saying that, because of that, she was considered unhealthy. And how dare she preach to Americans about what they should eat when she needs to watch her own weight. Now, never mind the fact that this dude was probably a cheeseburger away from 300 pounds himself, but that's the thing. Perception is everything. But I'll address some of these, at least regarding myself. I am a Black woman, as you can tell. Hair, all that. I'm Black. And I am overweight. When I started this journey, I was 289 pounds. Today, I am 255 pounds. Very proud of myself. But let's talk about how I got to be this size. When I was in high school, a lot of my Facebook friends can attest to this because they went to high school with me. I was pretty athletic. I wasn't a star athlete by any means. I didn't, set any records, but I did usually play sports. I played JV basketball, and I played varsity softball, and I was on the ROTC drill team, where we twirled rifles and pretty much had a basic level of athleticism. Now, I've been athletic pretty much all my life. I was always a tomboy. I always, wanted to play with the boys because they were more athletic. They ran faster, and it was just more competitive. Fast forward to my college years, and I still was athletic on some level. I stepped for my sorority. Shout out to the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho. And we won step shows. We traveled nationwide to win step shows. And, you know, I maintained a little bit of athleticism. But even if you look in those pictures, in college, I started to gain weight. The accessibility of food was there. And the just youthful, oh, it's no big deal attitude contributed to the factor. Fast forward to getting some real jobs. And now finally having the money to eat whatever, whenever, when I'm stressing, when I'm bored, etc. All that packs on the pound. Now, that's my story. It's not everybody's story. But I would venture to say that the reason black women don't tend to take care of ourselves is because we are busy taking care of everyone else. From our elderly, to our kids, to our men, to our community. We're usually the ones still there when everybody else gave up. So as a result, we tend to put ourselves last. This is the message to all of my sisters. Hear me, I love you with all my heart. Take time to take care of yourself. Everyone believes that this is, you know, a hard and impossible task. It's not. An hour a day on a treadmill just walking will do wonders for you. Take care of yourself. We're losing our black women to breast cancer, to stomach cancer, to diseases that can be reversed by simple movement every day. Those of y'all that like to go to the party and do the shuffle dances, that's fitness. It is. Watch what you eat too. Sometimes, you know, it's cool to eat some salad. You know, I just want to say that I love you, and I'm disgusted by people that continue to dump on us as the reason for their problems, because we are no one's mistake. We are no one's problems. If anything, we've always been the first to stand up and help, the first to stand up and fight. And I just want to say, take care of you. Put yourself first. Make that your promise to yourself. I don't like to say New Year's resolution because people don't really keep them. But I want you to make that promise to yourself as we go into 2012. Promise yourself that you're going to put yourself first for 1 hour a day. That means the kids, the man, the job, everything. Put it on hold for 1 hour a day. Go for a walk. Get moving. You don't need to join a gym. Just go outside. Go outside, go for a walk. You will find that it gives you a sense of clarity that you haven't seen in years. You will find that slowly things will start to fall into place for you. And if you get passionate about working out, that's great too. I got motivated by a couple of ladies that I saw online this week. One lost over 250 pounds doing it herself. I mean, just magnificent. Magnificent photos, magnificent tenacity. And that's what motivates me. I have in my mind's eye a picture of what I want to look like. You know, so that's what I'm working for. This week, food-wise, a pretty tough week. I wanted some Wingstop on Tuesday real bad, but I didn't do it, and the next day I lost 2 pounds. So that was a good look. Anyway, I don't really have too much to say. I'm still on my grind. Just consistency. And here's the thing too, I have a couple of my friends that are struggling with the food thing. Listen, don't give up just because you overate or you ate something you weren't supposed to. It's okay, you get a whole new set of calories tomorrow and you can rededicate yourself. The body is a wonderful thing. As long as you're consistent with the workouts, it'll find somewhere to put that food that you weren't supposed to eat. Trust me, I have been not eating perfectly throughout this whole journey, But I've been making small changes that I know I can live with. The first time I tried this, the changes that I was asked to make on my diet were so stringent that I gave up. I just said to myself, you know what, that's unrealistic. I can't eat like that. You know, and the trainers will tell you, oh, it's just for 10 weeks. If you can do this for 10 weeks, you know, I mean, it's daunting, really. But when I found that I could take this one day at a time, my speed, do this my way, eat what I want in moderation, I've been able to carry it longer, and I will see my goal. And for those of you that don't know, I'm going to lose 100 pounds this year. Not I'm trying to lose 100 pounds. I'm going to lose 100 pounds this year. I am 34 pounds to my goal. And I'm only 3.5 months in. So, hey, let's get it. I don't know what your goal is. It might be 5 pounds. It might be 10 pounds. It might be 100 pounds. Start today. Do not look at yourself next year, because I did this. I've done this a couple of times. I would get on my start, and then I would fall off. And then a year from now, I'd be like, I could be done by now already. If I would have just stuck with it, I'd be finished. I'd be fine. But I gave up. So I'm saying this. Hey, how the song go? We fall down, we get up, we're walking. One day at a time. You take every change one day at a time. And don't beat yourself up on the food, because we're not perfect creatures, and we're bombarded with these food options from all over. You know, I come to the gym every morning, and the first thing I see is damn Burger King, McDonald's. You know, there's so many commercials because they're trying to get you for lunch at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's all these food commercials of just horrible food, stuff that you really shouldn't deal with. You know, I also got put up on a movie this week, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I watched that movie, and it really put some things on my mind, because, hey, there are people all over the world going through this. This obesity thing is not unique to me. It's not unique to you, but I'm just saying, baby steps. But you gotta step though. You gotta get up. You gotta do something. Shout out to all the people that continue to support me. Read the blogs, the Facebook, the Twitter. Shout out to my boy Jalil White. Good looking out, dog, on the shot. I see you watching me, baby. I love you. Happy holidays to you guys too. Continued blessings and success for 2012. And I'll be back next week. You can catch me online, PortiaTaylor.com. Catch me at Twitter, Portia Taylor. Catch me on Facebook.com/PortiaTaylor. The fitness group is Show Up and Sweat. The movement is the Occupy the Gym movement. And hey, I'm here at the 24-hour fitness in Carson, 5:30 to 6, between 5:30 and 6 every morning, give or take. You're welcome to come if you want to join me. And thanks again for listening, and have a great weekend, have a great holiday.